So in today's video, I'm gonna talk about the new skill builder thing in the Jump Showdown. They recently updated the game and they completed Cursed Child and everything. So they also added a new addition to the private server, which is the skill builder. Just like the strongest battleground and Jujutsu Shenanigans. Basically, once you join your private server, you have to press this icon. Before that, make sure to go to this command panel and just toggle build mode and enable this. Okay, then go to build mode. Then once you're here, go to this keyframe type icon. Once you press this, you will come into this. So you will not see this. It is gonna be basically a blank. So what you have to do is press this plus button. You can see the unnamed skill. You can see here. So the first thing is like obtain skill. Basically, it obtains your skill which you want to use in your moveset. Second one is edit skill. Basically, like you want to make your moveset. Okay. Then the third is export skill, and the fourth is delete. I'll explain the export skill later on the video. So let me show you the edit skill. So once you press this, so you can see this. So you can see this whole thing. You got timeline default properties. This is a branch name. So we got the main thing is timeline. So we got weight, skill, animation, velocity, sound, effect, hit cancel, variant, cancel, branch, loop, state, change display, modifier, and add camera shake, add awakening, add cooldown, and add health. This default thing, you can this is basically a branch. If you go to this option, you will see like how it's explained, like what is it all about. So if you have any doubt, you can just check this out. So basically, go to this. The first thing we're gonna do is skill. Press skill and then go to skill. Now you can choose any of your skill if you want to. For example, I am choosing palm strike. Then not just that, in the skill you can change the palm strike speed, damage multiplier, and ragdoll multiplier, and knockback multiplier, hitbox multiplier, hitbox offset. Offset is like basically like in which area you want it to, like, you know, hit. So it basically shows the damage where it's gonna be hit. So the next thing is animated. Basically, like if you want this move's animation to be shown, if you want it to be true, you can just press this and the move's animation will be shown. So I'm just gonna turn this off. Now visual script, I don't really know about visual script, or if you want the script to be like that. I don't know the rest. Concurrent, if you just know. And now this is called finisher. Finisher basically like if you want this move's finisher to work or not. So I'd say no, since this is the first move. Now cancel previous. Basically the previous skill, if you want to cancel that skill, you can just turn this on. But so I don't have any skill in the previous, so I'm just gonna turn this off. Auto variant, basically like it automatically turns on the variant. Basically hit the variant if it has any. Now this is basically if it's cancelable. Basically while you're doing the move, while you're performing the move, and if somebody hits you while performing it, it will be cancelled. So if you want this move to be cancelled, you can just press this yes. If not, you can just turn this off. Now we're done off with the skill. Now the next thing we're gonna put is weight. Okay, weight is basically up to you. It doesn't really need any description. So I'm just gonna put 0.5. Now the next thing is the animation. If you turn off this animated thing, you must put the animation, or there isn't gonna be no animation at all. So you can see a lot of animation right here. You can see finisher of palm strike or wind up, or so I'm just not gonna choose any animation. But if you go to animation, you can just choose if you want this to be cancelable or override previous. Like if you want add this animation to the previous animation too, or be looped. So I'm not gonna put animation, since I'm gonna turn on this. Okay. Now the next thing is velocity. I don't really know much about velocity yet. If you can see, if you want to know how the velocity properly works, you can just press this icon. This block will move your character with the velocity. Well, velocity is kind of a thing which if you want to show the power or whatever. Okay. If you want to show the power. So I'm not gonna put velocity. Now sound, basically like add the asset sound from the Roblox marketplace. and you can just playback speed, playback, roll off mode. Now this is one of the best, I'd say. This is one of the best thing I have ever seen in a skill builder right now. So they added VFX. So this is one of the most important thing in skill builder. This is basically a VFX thing. So if you come up to this, you can see a lot of options: damage, heal, teleport, block, and even the moves. If you right click them, this will happen. Add camera shake is obvious. Like if there's a move you want the camera shake to happen, you can just fade in and out, speed, and exclude myself. Basically this means like you want the other person who's getting hit gets a camera shake. So you can just add this. Then add awakening is obvious. It's gonna add a percentage of awakening in your bar. Added a cooldown. Just add a cooldown. Add health. It obviously gonna add health. So now let me add a new move. Yeah, this one. This one. And that was the rest, like how you can just do stuff. I'll just make a full tutorial, like proper one, explaining every single thing, because they don't really add any like, you know, they should have added no description. Like they should have added description for every single block. Now default is obvious. Now let's go to the properties, and you can just name the skill if you want to. Palm skill name is basically like the skill you will be named right in here, okay? And the display is basically like in the move set. Now you can do the cooldown for it: speed multiplier, damage multiplier, reset UI, allowed in awakening, allowed in base, prevent override. You can also turn on this, like remove on move set switch. Yeah, you can do that. Now once you're done, you go to timeline and then save skill. Now once the skill is saved, you can do this palm run, and now just go obtain skill. Once you've done that, turn off that, and you can see the palm run in my moveset. Well, you guys do need to wait for a proper explanation, which is gonna take a lot of time actually. This thing is kind of complicated. So palm rush. You saw like how the move worked first, so it worked as I wanted to. Okay, I forgot to. I'll let you know if I find out how the other stuff work. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.